Hello, brave adventurer! You have made it to the quest where you're sitting in the parent conference and they're mentioning the word differentiation. I put some resources below, but very quickly to unpack it, I recommend using the Carol Ann Tomlinson model, as a way to think through the lens of what is differentiation. So what she says is this: they can differentiate content. That's the actual stuff that's being taught in the class. That does not change very often. In fact, it's pretty rare to find a teacher who's going to differentiate your content. So you're welcome to ask the teacher when they say they differentiate. What do you mean? Are they learning something different? Most likely not, because we live in an age of tested subjects, or kids need to know this stuff for an assessment. So the most likely one is going to be a process differentiation. And what that means is they're going to differentiate or change the way that the kids are actually learning this stuff. What could that look like? So most likely, if you ask for clarification, well, how are you differentiating? Is it with the process? They'll say, yeah, I've got a group over here that's working with me. I've got kids in the back who are working individually or with pairs, and I've got other kids over here on a computer. They're all learning the same content, but through a different process. And again, that was more likely. The final one is product, and that is, what are the kids actually doing or turning in order to show that they have mastery of the learning? That was also a little bit more rare, but you do see it. So for example, if the kids are studying a type of math problem, some kids may be able to show mastery by doing homework, 20 questions. Some kids can show mastery by doing 5 of the hardest questions. If you're doing plot, you might have some kids who are analyzing a plot. Some kids are writing a story to show mastery of a plot. But either way, they're turning in different products to show that they understand the same content. The purpose of this piece is that as you're talking about differentiation with a teacher, feel free to ask for clarification. Are you changing the content? Are you changing the way that it's taught, the process, or what they turn in at the end to show mastery, the product? I hope the resources are helpful and allow you to engage in a productive conversation that ultimately lets your kid choose their own adventure.